Jimmy O Yang is hilarious. He cracks me up all the time. 佢真係好撚好笑啊，有時真係笑鳩死我啊。Also, I think he's a great actor. After seeing him in Patriots Day, I was like, whoa, that's actually a comedian in that movie. I can't believe it. It's kind of like watching Jim Carrey in a drama movie like The Majestic. Anyways, yeah, Jimmy O Yang is a great comedian. But now, I also think that he's a fucking clown. 屌你啊 Jimmy O Yang. Jimmy O Yang, also known as 歐陽萬成 in Cantonese, was born in Hong Kong, and he spent the first 13 years of his life there before immigrating to the States. I mean, this guy lived in Hong Kong longer than I have. I mean, he should probably have a lot of precious memories of Hong Kong, the old Hong Kong. I mean, he grew up in Hong Kong during British rule. Seeing what has happened in Hong Kong, doesn't this make him upset? Okay, let's go back to 2020 when he had an interview with Joe Rogan, the same year when the national security law was enacted in Hong Kong.
How does it, like, when you're seeing what's going on with Hong Kong right now where they're losing their autonomy to China, does that freak you out? Is it crazy?
Well, yeah, it's very disheartening. But I think my dad saw that coming.
Yeah.
You know, we moved here when I was 13, the year 2000. That was 3 years after the British gave Hong Kong back to China. That was probably one of the main reasons why my family wanted to move out of Hong Kong, you know, to America.
They saw it coming.
They saw, because my dad grew up 50s, 60s, communist revolution. Motherfuckers would kick down your door and take everything. Both of my grandparents went to jail from both sides because they were intellectuals. I believe my father's father, my grandfather, was like a chemistry teacher, and he was considered an intellectual, and he went to jail.
Wow,
you know?
so they just put him in jail just because he was an intellectual?
I believe so. I don't know the exact story, but then I know uncles that were like talking shit that also went to jail. A lot of people went to jail, dude.
So they went to jail because they were complaining?
I think it's a mixture of things. Yeah, they just fucking throw you in jail and they kick down your door and take your shit. Look,
fuck.
Now I said that I can never do a movie in China anymore. I'm sure I'm banned.
Because you just said that?
Yeah, but who knows? But I get. Look, I don't ever try to get political in my stand-up or whatever, but I get mad when I see hipsters in their house having Chairman Mao posters or like wearing Chairman Mao t-shirts and shit. Chairman Mao killed a lot of people, man. That's like on the other side of the spectrum, you have like a fucking Hitler poster in your house, but somehow that's cool.
Right.
You know, like it wasn't, because all I know, I don't know history that well, but I know the stories that my parents told me during the Communist Revolution, how they got fucked over.
Great, seems like Jimmy hates CCP. And he even joked that he probably won't be able to make a movie in China because of what he said. But right now, 我真係好撚憎佢啊. Okay, first off, Jimmy O Yang shared a video of him in Beijing on his IG. Oh, thank goodness for VPN, by the way, or else he wouldn't be able to post it.
I just woke up in Beijing. I know one of your first questions is always, how's the air? It's clear. The buildings are nice.
Really? The air is clear? It does not look really clear to me. To me, this is clear. And just by looking outside his window, there's not even one tiny bit of blue.
And most importantly, it's safe here.
It's safe here. It's safe here.
It's safe. Is it really safe in Beijing? Is it really safe in China? Try telling that to all the Chinese people who have disappeared or are currently locked up for speaking against the Chinese regime. Try telling that to all the Chinese people who were at Tiananmen Square in 1989. You even mentioned that to Joe Rogan.
Cool looking, like, revolutionary. Oh yeah, murderer. Yeah, murderer, genocidal murderer.
Tiananmen Square.
Yeah, right.
You know,
exactly.
that was after Mao, I think. That was
But still,
yeah,
communist dictatorship.
How would your grandparents feel if you say that to them? Especially since they were locked up by Mao Zedong. I don't think Jimmy's grandparents would like Beijing too much. I mean, there's a huge portrait of Mao Zedong's ugly face in front of Tiananmen Square. Say guy. In June, Jimmy O Yang went back to Hong Kong for his stand-up comedy tour. He even had to add 2 additional shows because it sold out really quick. While he was in Hong Kong, he shared a lot of videos on how much fun he was having.
Some Sui is a very classic Hong Kong neighborhood. They still have the bamboo scaffolding. 呢個係叫葡撻, where this is like more Hong Kong, right? And then this is the Portuguese egg tart, which is more sweet. I think in Hong Kong, one of my favorite things to do is to shop for gold. This is Stanley Back Bay Beach in Hong Kong. Look at that. It's better than anywhere in Italy, man. 喺香港一定要食鳳爪，因為香港特別嘅鳳爪呢佢幾入味啊呢啲。Welcome to Char Siu Heaven. This might be the best char siu in the world and in Hong Kong.
Wow, Hong Kong is great. So many places to go, a lot of delicious food, 真係好撚好食. But most importantly, it is safe. It is very safe in Hong Kong, right? Everything is fine in Hong Kong. That means everyone who follows Jimmy O Yang will think that, oh, Hong Kong is safe. We should all go to Hong Kong. It's funny that Jimmy O Yang went to Hong Kong for his stand-up comedy tour in June, right before the handover. Out of all the months he could have gone, he decided to go in June, trying to persuade people that Hong Kong is still the same, even after the national security law. It gets worse. Well, when Jimmy O Yang met with Jackie Chan and calling him his hero, that raised a red flag already. Then when he met with Yao Ming, it didn't make things better. However, during his trip back to Hong Kong, he met with Chief Executive John Lee, one of the pro-Beijing politicians responsible for destroying the Hong Kong that we once knew. The Hong Kong that Jimmy once knew. So other than talking about their school days, what else were they talking about? Well, they got a picture together. Yeah, first let's get a picture, that kind of thing. And Lei Ka-chiu was probably thanking Jimmy O Yang like, 多謝多謝多謝多謝 for visiting Hong Kong right before the handover to boost up the 28th anniversary of Hong Kong's return to China. Lei Ka-chiu probably will hook Jimmy O Yang up with some shows in China. Yeah, Jimmy, Hong Kong is safe. Beijing is safe. Shanghai is safe. China is safe. Yeah, Jimmy, you are a comedian, but you are also a clown. A CCP bootlicking clown. Jimmy O Yang, you are a disgrace to your grandparents. You are a disgrace to all Hong Kongers. Going to Hong Kong and telling everyone that there's nothing wrong with Hong Kong and meeting with John Lee, Lei Ka-chiu, one of the key figures on turning Hong Kong into a shitty city like mainland China. If I ever see you, the first thing I want to do is pull all your hair out so you can look like your Shanghai dad. 屌你啊！屌你老母啊！ Must be great being CCP's little puppy. Oh, since you portrayed a mainlander in Patriots Day, you probably want to show that to mainland China, right? So to be like, how, Jimmy O Yang sucks.